Hello, Max Cavalera, Soulfly. You watching Army of One TV. Stay metal. What's up, everybody? Max Cavalera here. We're at the Gramercy Theatre in New York City with Nailbomb. We were on a break, and all the Sepultura guys were not doing anything, and I was hanging out a lot with Alex Newport, which was Fudge Tunnel, and he was going out with Gloria's daughter Christina, and we were in the same city, Phoenix. So we start, he would come over to the house and he would ask me, I'll ask him to show me some of the Hate songs in E minor's riffs, and he would show me the riffs, and then he would ask me, show me how you do some of your Sepultura riffs, you know, Arise and Dead Embryonic Cells and Desperate Cry and stuff. From that, we start writing a little bit of our own stuff, you know, the early riffs, Wasting Away, Cockroaches. But we were not thinking about an album. We were just messing around, as musicians do, you know. It was Gloria that walked in the room, and it was like, oh, we're gonna make a record out of this. This is good, you know. Like, keep writing, and I'll get a record deal, you know. And we laugh. We were like not serious. I look at Alex and say, no, this is not gonna happen. Let's just keep doing this. You know, she's not serious, and but she was, you know. And then things start moving. Once Roadrunner got involved, we were able to hire a Rio studio, which was Chetan. Chetan was a studio in Phoenix that was really cool, because it was in a very good location, and it was a very good studio that Paul McCartney had used and some country guys have used and stuff. And we had the engineer Otto Daniolo, we call him Rusty, and so he was the engineer of the Nailbomb record. But a lot of the Nailbomb stuff was done at home, you know. That's what people don't know, like all the samplers. Like one of the first things we did when we know we were gonna make this, I talked to Alex, like, well, let's do something different, you know, let's not do something the same. So what was different at that time was a lot of the industrial music was coming up, you know, Fear Factory, Ministry, Frontline Assembly, Trepon and Paul, Godflesh. And we were like, let's do something like that, combined with Fudge Tunnel, combined with Sepultura. It would be really cool, you know. So the first investment we made was Alex bought a sampler. He got really good at it, man. In a couple of days, he was like, I control this thing. I know I can do anything out of this. And we were sampling out of TV, Gerardo, Rivera, and, you know, Jerry Springer, whatever, man, you know, like anything goes. We're just sampling all kinds of crazy sounds. And the record's full of fun stuff. Like, we had a washing machine that was broke, and I asked Gloria, can I beat the shit out of this washing machine and record? She goes, go ahead, it's yours. So we destroy the washing machine, record all the sounds, and then slow down the pitch. I had a white Camaro that goes real fast, so I'll go down the street real fast and step on the brakes, and Alex will be with the microphone on the street, and we'll record the noise of the brakes, and that goes on the record. So there was all kinds of weird stuff like that. There was no limits, you know. It was like, and of course, in terms of the lyrical content, was really fuck you to everything. It was a hate, you know. The album was called 1000% Hate, I think, originally, and we just hate everything, you know. Especially Alex. Alex is a very hateful personality, so we used to call him Mr. Hate. And so it was like we just attacking everything: religion, politics, army, war, you know, evangelical people, everything. There was no limits, so it was a real fun record to make. You know, a lot of freedom. And when we got to the studio, we involved some of the Sepultura guys. Igor played drums in some song, Andreas did some solos. We had Dino from Fear Factory on 24 Hour Bullshit. I always loved Dino's riffs, you know, from all the old Fear Factory to Brujeria. So he gave one of his best riffs for 24 Hour Bullshit. That was really cool. So it was a really fun record to make, and a great album cover, you know. It was great, you know. Most of the Nailbomb record is in D, which is similar to the tuning we were using on Chaos AD. So that's where the similarity comes from. I think especially songs like, I think if you listen to maybe For Fuck's Sake and Wasting Away, which is like could have been a song on Chaos AD for sure. It was like Biotech's Godzilla, same style of hardcore metal, you know. And then Alex came with a fudge ton of riffs like Cockroaches, Sick Life. And I love what he did and stuff like Summer Achievements, because Summer Achievements barely had anything from us. It was all sounds he picked up. I don't know even where, you know. He just got the sampler thing and had the drum machine and all these weird, crazy noises. I think he had a little bit of guitar on the background, you know. And I couldn't finish the song, so I was already going to record Chaos AD. So we finished with vocals by telephone from America to England, you know. I sing on the phone, you know, which was really cool, very underground, just screaming on the telephone, you know. And he and Alex recorded at home, you know. So yeah, I love all the samplers that we did. I think it was really cool. We used some stuff from movies like Salvador, which was a cool movie. I think it's an Oliver Stone movie. There's some stuff from Full Metal Jacket. There's some stuff from Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. And then, of course, a lot of stuff from Jerry Springer, like The Hate is Reality. That was just like some white power guy talking about KKK stuff, you know. We just grabbed that out of the live TV. The expectation is really kind of like limited to really just the power of the album. I mean, it's a very powerful record. Like, I don't even want to say stuff between songs. It's a very different kind of show. Normally the Cavalera show, the Soulfly show, I say stuff between shows, you know. I like how you guys are doing. I don't want to say any of that. It's very unfriendly, almost like, you know. The purpose of Nailbomb is angry, so it's like kind of like you're going on a stage angry, not friendly, like just to bring it, you know. And it's song after song, you know, like really cool, one after the other. It doesn't stop, and we play the whole thing all the way through, which is great, you know. And we got all the sounds from Alex. He sent it to Gloria, and they went to the studio, took it out, all the samplers. It's a great thing, man, you know. It's like it's a breath of fresh air for me right now, especially that I get to do this, you know. The Roots was really good, was very successful, so it gave us the kind of this opportunity to do more of this kind of stuff. And Nailbomb was on top of the list. If I'm gonna do something, Nailbomb is one of the things I really want to do it, you know, before even Chaos AD or Arise. So we put this package together with our booking agents, very underground package with Lodi Kong, Noisem, and Cannabis Corpse. They're all bands I really like, you know. I'm a metal guy, you know. I love a lot of the underground. So yeah, it's great, you know. It's like all the show. You can tell people really love this record by just the singing of it, you know. They know the songs, they are ready for it, you know. And it's funny because some of the stuff is almost like dance, you know. When you play like Word of Shit of Religious Cancer, it's got like a dance vibe, you know. It's more industrial dance, I guess, where that came from with the Ministry kind of stuff. But it works live. But then you got all the heavy stuff, 24 Hour Bullshit, Wasting Away, For Fuck's Sake. And to me, For Fuck's Sake was a great song because I always imagine as a clash between Nine Inch Nails and Sepultura. which was nobody never put those two together, you know. And for fuck's sake, is really that. It's like the Nine Inch Nails weird, noisy stuff with the Sepultura trash, you know. Like, so it's really unique and unusual. So it works really good. Well, Soulfly, we got a new record next year. Next year, 20 years of Soulfly 1. You know, came out in '98. It was a great record. A lot of people like the first record. I personally I think it was a very difficult album to make, but was very rewarding, you know. I think it was really well accepted by the fans. It was a gold album in America, and yeah, you know, I think it's a good date, you know. It's a commemorative date. We are celebrating something very cool, but we are chosen to celebrate in a different way by having a new record out, which is going to be our 11th record, you know. And I'm excited, you know. I think it's a good time, you know, maybe to bring some of the tribal percussion elements mixed with real heavy stuff that I did on Archangel, because I like Archangel a lot. I thought Archangel was really we hit some cool things on that record, you know. And so I think a mix of all that together will create a real cool atmospheric record that people gonna love it, you know. So I'm gonna work real hard on it when I finish this tour, and yeah, hopefully next year get to the studio, record it, get it really cool, find some really cool guests to be on the album. That also is really important. It's always been on every Soulfly record. We always had some cool guests, you know. And then hopefully get on tour with it, you know, get on the road. Yeah, if you guys wanna come to the end, there's still 2 weeks or 3 weeks left of Nailbomb on this tour. So come on out, party with us, and get some of the anger out with Nailbomb point blank across US.